part 2 with a yoga block. I am obsessed with this TRX yoga block. It's so high, but it gives you a whole host of new options for your fitness Pilates class. And I did a whole session at the summit called Puzzle Blocks and put together lots of different exercises using this block. It is so good. So we got lots of comments about it yesterday, so I thought I'll do a few more. You can do it with a regular block completely. These are really hard. So let me do a few more little combinations that you could maybe use today. And if you loved the summit, make sure that you book on for next year. I've already got the dates out, 19th of September. And again, it's at Nottingham University, and the early bird is on till Friday. So you can book up the hotel, the Orchard Hotel. You can come and have a fantastic Saturday with us. I'd love to see you. And then it's in the diary and you're ready. So let's first take the block. So because it's quite a high, quite a steep block, it does give you, it opens up a whole host of balance work that you can do. So yesterday, one of my favourite ones that I showed you was just a simple tap forward to the side. So it's almost a small bend, and then take the leg back and then add a single squat. I've got a nice click in my ankle. You could do it quicker, change the speed, lift, and then squat. So tap front, tap side, tap to the back, and then add a slow squat down for 2. Nice shaky knee there, and up for 2. And then practice reaching forward and then lift. So you're leaning forward and you can just reach to different positions. So it's challenging your ankle, your knee and your hip. There you go, and leaning in. And then take small circles with the hips while you're balancing. So if you've got a block, just grab it now. Good morning. And try a few of these exercises. And of course you would do it on the other side. Oh, fab. Now I've warmed up the ankle, definitely. If you put your toes on the floor, you may need to do some foot and ankle warm-up work first, because the block's really big. So you're right on your tiptoes. And then this lends itself to all kinds of squats and hold. You can go a little bit lower. So I'll add a squat, open, bring it in and release. Good morning, morning YouTube. Side bend to the right, side bend to the left, and then lift and open and add rotation. And I'm using the Autumn Equinox album today. To the left, and bring everything back in, release and down. Another little combination. So I'm going to squat, do a small lift and lower, come up, and then lift your arms up to shoulder height, open, spine twist to the right, and then spine twist left. Good, back in through to the centre, and then release down. With these small squats, you can hold at the bottom, and you can again lift your arms as you come up and challenge your balance. That's challenging. That's hard. And then open, and then come up, and then again with your rotation. Good morning. Rotation right, rotation left, and then just bring everything in and down. Wow. Now if you come down onto your mat, again, different balance positions you can use. You can pop the block down, put your left knee on the block, lean your hands forward and do some hip mobility. So by bringing the knee forward into flexion, take the knee out to the side without extending your lower back. Hip extension and then a circle. So you've got a lovely knee in, knee to the side, take it back, and then circle. One more. Lovely hip mobility exercise that you can add. just bring the knee down in the center, change to the other side, the same again. Single knee forward flexion, abduction, hip extension, and then circle. Good, again with the knee, out to the side, push back, and then circle. Lovely, one more. Out to the side, bring it back, and then circle all the way around. Then try your balance work. If you extend your left leg, I've got my right knee on the block, and then move into Superman. So lift and hold, and then lower the arm and the leg together. Simple exercise, really challenging when you add a balance challenge. So lift, and then that lends itself to all kinds of variations that you can add. Hip abduction, and then lower. That's really challenging. So if we go into extended right leg, left arm, and just lift and tap down. And then add abduction. Bring it in and lower. Good, one more. And then lastly, you can take the block behind the back of your knee. Again, you could come right down onto your forearms and then do some hip extension work here. And even squeeze the block between the knees. Come into a high plank position. And then add some balance work with the upper body. So just taking one hand across to the opposite shoulder and then across to the other side, keeping the block between your thighs. And there we go. There's a few of the exercises that I did for the puzzle blocks masterclass at the summit, and I hope that inspired you this morning. Thanks, gang. The blocks are from TRX. You can get them. And if you want to come to next year's summit at the early bird, just comment summit below. And then this week, if you want to do some Reformer teacher training with us, we've got Fitness Pilates Reformer online on Wednesday. And then we've got places here on Thursday if you want to come and do it in person. All right, gang, have a lovely day. And I'll see you on the next one. Whew.